On February 24, 2014, Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni signed a bill making homosexuality a crime. The punishment? Life in prison. The legislation has further stigmatized members of the LGBT community and created a culture of intolerance.
We must stand for the laws that we have placed in the courts, that homosexuality is wrong.
As a result, LGBT people have become outcasts. They have been tortured and even killed. Fearing for their lives, many have crossed the border into Kenya. Kakuma, a Kenyan refugee camp near the border of South Sudan, is now home to a growing population of Ugandan LGBT refugees. But here, they share the camp with other refugees who are also intolerant of homosexuality. In August of 2014, at an undisclosed location inside the camp, we met with a few people who agreed to share their stories on camera. Their names and identities have been changed for their protection.
I came here, Kakuma camp. I ran to rescue my life. I was in danger. I was going to be killed in Uganda because of what I am. I am a gay. People were very harsh to me. Being a pastor, I was imprisoned. I was tortured. My car was burned until I get a chance and escaped and I ran away to Kenya. We have been discriminated completely by our fellow refugees as well. In Uganda, there is no war. People definitely know that whoever comes from Uganda, those are gay. People are vowing to kill me. They beat us, they burn our tents, even here where we sleep, people stone us. I feel intimidated. I feel my life is not safe. We are also human beings who are supposed to be like others, to enjoy what others are enjoying. It's not a criminal to be a gay. It's not against our will that we are what we are.
In Uganda is hell. Some friends have been beaten by hammers on their heads. They are dead. The mob came against all gays and they wanted to kill gays. The only person who tried to fight for me was my mother. They poisoned her and she died on my behalf. They beat me until I became unconscious. They locked me into the store. My son could cry. He's a 7-year-old boy. He came and unlocked me from the store and I ran with my child. I crossed the border. My son, if he goes to play, is beaten by Sudanese kids. My child cannot eat even the food at the reception. He diarrheas all through. No medical. I don't know what am I going to do with my child in this place. I'm just somebody like you. The only difference is that me, I'm just in love with my fellow men, and you're in love with ladies. Simple as that.
I used to watch like refugee life on TV, like people are suffering. But here I am. I left the good life I had. I was living with my auntie and uncle since my parents died when I was young. I had a journal and I used to write in all my gay life. My aunt was rummaging into my room and she came across that journal. She called my uncle, who is an army guy. So he came and he had to beat me up. He called all the family members to come up with a punishment for what I am. I told them, you know what, I can't change. I was born like this.
So you're diabetic and you're being untreated at the moment?
Yeah. There are times I get attacks. You try to wait for an ambulance and it takes long to come. You talk to someone and like, I'm bad, I need insulin. Like, this is Kakuma, there is no medicine. I was one of the good kids back in Uganda at my school. I was doing physics, chemistry, mathematics. But how can I do that here? I can't practice what I'm good at. I left everything I had. Tried to look for a better society that can accept who I am. Some people say that I'm silly for helping a lot, but I have hopes. That is the best way you can go through this situation. Put on a smile. Someone will smile because you're living under the same situation. It'll be like, if Alec is smiling and he's younger than me, I'll have to smile too.